Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Who vetoes bills? The President. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. We elect a U.S. senator for how many years? 6. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who was the first president? George Washington. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What are two cabinet-level positions? Attorney General, Vice President. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is one reason colonists came to America? freedom. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. In what month do we vote for president? November. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor.